Well, school is out for the summer, and while kids are likely thrilled, the lack of structure can lead to some emotional challenges. Dr. Holly McKenna with Dara Wellness joins us now. Good morning, Dr. Holly.
Good morning.
All right, so the kids are having some big feelings because they thrive in that structured environment of knowing what's coming. And during the summer camp days, maybe they feel a little lost.
Yeah, I love summer. Listen, I'm all for a break and vacation, but I think the difference of having a structured vacation versus what often happens when school ends is that lack of predictability. And I know I'm going to have my lunch at this time. I'm going to see my friends at this time. I'm going to be outside at this time. And it really can add to anxiety, to emotional dysregulation, and of course sleep patterns get thrown off, and we all know I love my sleep.
Oh, I know. Yes, the sleep patterns are thrown off, and it's not just school being out, it's also that sun is up for so long.
Yes, 100%. But we can use that, right? Like being outdoors in that morning time before lunchtime, that circadian light, that's what helps us tell our brain, like, this is the time to be awake and playing and do all the fun things. And it actually does help our brain know to make melatonin later to help us sleep. So that's a little trick of the trade you can use.
Okay, so try to get those kids outside early so that their brains wake up and they're ready to go. What are some other ways that we can kind of give our kids that structure? I know a lot of parents during the summer might be a little looser about screen time regulations.
100%. I'm right there with you. Like, my kid's probably at home on the screen right now, truth be told. And he loves the screen. And, especially when you're a working parent and if you don't necessarily have the means to have a camp every day or things going on every day, I see how you can fall into that pattern. It's really about having expectations. So screen time, depending on the age, is okay. And, you want to look at how many hours, but you can have, again, some type of structure and schedule, like maybe from this time to this time, we're going to do screen time, but an educational screen time, like more math-based or English or whatever age your child is. And then maybe later in the day, you can do your games or do your, whatever kind of social things that you're doing on social media or whatever, depending on the age. But it is about the expectations. It's about having that set schedule. And as the day gets later, we want to decrease the screen time because that affects sleep.
Which is so hard as parents because you get home and you're like, I'm tired. And that seems like the perfect time. But actually for them, it's better to get that screen time in earlier if you're going to use that as a tool than later.
Yeah. And again, it's all about having that actual schedule so they know. And kids thrive on a schedule. As much as they push back, they really like having that.
Absolutely. Okay, so make a schedule for them. Decrease that screen time as we get closer to bedtime, and make sure that in the early morning you're getting them outside. Any other tips?
Fun things.
What about food? Should we be eating
I think
healthy?
of course, always eating healthy, but I think having scheduled family time with meals and scheduled meal times is going to be important. And then scheduled downtime. Like I mentioned, you can use different things with the screens, but you can look at apps for mindfulness, yoga, Tai Chi, especially our older kids. Like, they love doing that kind of movement-based things. And then younger kids, there's a lot of books and different things that we can use to help them teach things like belly breathing and being in the moment. And that's something you can do together.
That's absolutely right. With things kind of slowing down, a lot of people drop some activities for the summer. So it gives you that, perfect opportunity to schedule in some family time too.
Absolutely.
All right, Dr. Holly, thank you so much. I appreciate all those tips.
Pleasure.
All right, well, Governor Jeff Landry, Val's Louisiana, is ready for hurricanes.